What the hell is Lola doing?
She's trying to dig through the,
I know why you're sitting in your comfy chair, as you should, but yeah.
I'm trying, it won't, I guess it's up as high as it's going to go.
Yes. Do we want to just take our stickers down so that you can...
No, I'm fine. I pulled away.
Back into it with impunity? I don't know if I'm actually here until my existence is validated by others, but I'm gonna assume I'm here and watch our crazy dog act like she's digging holes in her own cot to find the perfect spot.
And spinning around in circles.
Right, almost fell off the cot,
yeah.
But now she's laying down, looking at us with judgment.
as she hides her face under the blankie.
All right. Thank you for the validation, Tayshu and Andre. I appreciate it. Hello.
Hi.
Kayla Lords.
John Brownstone.
Of Loving BDSM, where we help kinksters like you have happy, healthy power exchange relationships. This is a random Wednesday night, Thanksgiving Eve live stream because we couldn't do a 3 p.m. live stream and we didn't do a Monday episode, although it's recorded. I just didn't have time to edit it. And we don't have a Friday audio podcast because, y'all, we hit the go live button at 8:01. I was working up until 7:56. And when JB turns off the live stream button, I have to go back to work. What I'm wearing, these are my work clothes. I am dusty. I have resin dust and sawdust and oil all over me. I haven't showered. I'm not proud of that. It's just the reality of trying to get ready for a Black Friday sale the day before Thanksgiving when I really wanted to take Thanksgiving off, but actually I'm going to have to do a few minutes of work on Thanksgiving as well and clean our house because we're going to have somebody come over and help cook the food.
Mm-hmm.
But as whiny as I sound, JB has it worse because, JB, what time do you have to put the meat in the smoker?
I have to, 1 a.m.
What have we done to ourselves?
slow smoking a pork shoulder, and for it to come out nice and tender, that takes a while.
Yep. Exactly, Tayshu. And what is this balance you speak of?
Right.
So I am delirious. I am bleary-eyed.
Oh yeah.
I've got muscles that are aching. I didn't know that they existed in that part of my body. And I will, I don't know, cry, scream, crawl under the covers and never come back out if all of this work doesn't produce what we need it to produce. Just don't know. I just don't know. Oh my gosh. Andre, we are eating at 5 p.m. because we needed 16 hours to smoke the pork shoulder. Okay. I'm going to say hello to folks.
Say hello to folks.
I'm going to say hello to folks. Hi, Tayshu. Hi, Yipsy Yarn Pirate. Hi, hold on. Freckled Awesomeness. My brain wanted to say freckles are awesome, which they are, but Freckled Awesomeness is just as good. Hi, Andre. Hi, Eva. Scrolling. I'm scrolling. Hi, Okie Dokie. Scrolling. Hi, Awkwardish Panda. Scrolling. Hi, Clipper. RN. My brain knew, but my eyes were not paying attention. Oh my gosh. So, for anybody who's celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow, happy Thanksgiving Eve. I see people are baking and prepping to bake and smoking chickens. Oh yeah. I would do smoked chicken. We already owned the pork shoulder and didn't have to buy any meat. So that was... And we have found when we make it for just the three of us, we have too many leftovers that never get eaten. So we've got 2 more people coming, the oldest and his girlfriend. And the oldest is not just prepared to take leftovers home. He fucking expects it. Which is fine with me. So hopefully if we have any leftovers of the pork, they'll get divvied up and eaten up enough that we won't have to throw any food away and waste it. Oh, Panda, I totally get that. I would love to color my hair, but I don't do it at home because I don't want my bathroom to be whatever that color is. That's a good question, Tayshu. What are you doing?
I intend to go to sleep and get some sleep till 1
Yeah.
and get up. And the meat is all prepped and ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to fire up the smoker and get it up to heat.
Mm-hmm.
Pop it in there.
Mm-hmm.
And for the first few hours, it does not need any attention. It's on its own.
So you can lay back down.
I intend to try and go back to bed.
Yeah. Oh, wow, freckled awesomeness. I haven't been cooking for that many years, but I have heard that is an amazing feeling to, after however many years, to just not have to do it.
to do it, yeah.
No, I think we had thought originally you were going to get up at 5 a.m. to put everything in the smoker, and I was going to get up at 5 a.m., and now I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I've overcommitted myself to all the things I want to cook, bake, and make for our Thanksgiving barbecue, but also desperately need to clean the house.
Yeah.
I would want it clean anyway, but now we're going to have a stranger in our house. I mean, we can't actually make it look like we live here. Like, we have to clean it and, make it appear that there are no animals and that we have never tracked in dirt. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get it all done, but I've been running off adrenaline for the past 3 days. What's one more day? Okay. The gift I'm giving to myself is I'm sleeping in on Friday.
Yeah.
There's work. Yeah. We have work to do. We still have work to do on Friday, but I am sleeping in. Deju, yeah. If it's not anybody, is it somebody whose food she's eaten before, or is this like a whole new situation? I don't know how I would do with a whole new situation. No. I've got macaroni and cheese. It's the second year I'm going to do Teeny's macaroni and cheese. It's a recipe apparently that goes viral every year. It's very good. It's a lot of cheese. So much cheese. I'm doing my mom's recipe of baked beans, making coleslaw. I'm going to try the internet cannot decide, is it a corn pudding or a corn souffle, but I've never made one of those. I'm going to try that. But I'm going to make regular cornbread, one, in case the corn pudding doesn't turn out, and two, for folks who, I know the youngest will not want that at all. So cornbread is for them. And I've got to make pumpkin cheesecakes, very simplified recipes, nothing like crazy. And I'm going to try my hand at peanut butter fudge, but I also wanted to make cinnamon rolls for the morning out of the can, y'all. Very simple. And I was going to make a dip, a buffalo. I went with the buffalo. I think we talked about it the other day, last week. Mm-hmm. The buffalo chicken dip. I did decide to do that because enough people were like, yeah, sure, I'll eat that. That's going in the crock pot. And we're doing a Aldi version of a cheese board.
Yeah. Yes.
I gotta put that together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And clean the bathroom and probably change the sheets and fold laundry and clean the floors.
Yeah.
And clean the kitchen, or keep the kitchen clean, I should say.
Yeah.
So yeah. I would rather hang out with y'all. That's what I'm saying. I would say I'd rather go somewhere for Thanksgiving, but if I was to go somewhere, I would like it to be a restaurant. Let's have nothing, not have to either host or be hosted by somebody, and then have to make small talk. I don't know. Tayshu, yeah. I get that. I totally get that. Especially if you try to pace yourself so that you're ready to eat, but then you have to wait longer. Ooh, I'd get hangry. My fear is that I will have made so much extra that nobody will want to eat their dinner. Whoops. Oh, my autistic kid's not going to eat most of it. My autistic kid's going to eat the smoked pork because they like that. The peas I'll make as a side because they like green peas, and probably cornbread.
Yeah, that's
what
about
the
it.
autistic kid's going to eat.
That's about it.
Nope.
Now the oldest, all bets are off.
The oldest will probably try everything except maybe the corn pudding souffle thing. But maybe he's become more adventurous.
He has.
Oh yeah, with I didn't even think about that. Yeah, long wait with younger kids. That's misery. That is misery. Eva, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. So, we're having a Thanksgiving barbecue. I don't usually make this from scratch, but I guess I will tomorrow. Guess what we forgot out of all the ingredients we remember to buy? Barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Am I capable of making a homemade one? We're going to find out. I hate to say this because I don't like to go to stores that are open on Thanksgiving because I kind of want to send the signal, hey, let your people have the frickin' day off. But the Dollar General up the street from us is going to be open. And if my barbecue sauce is not a good one, I'll just go get whatever they've got for $2.
Yeah, I've pretty much been glued to the lathe since what, Saturday? Sunday?
Yeah, you made 60 or 61 diabolical stick handles.
Yeah.
And then I didn't finish all the tips. So we still have more to do. I'm hoping to have them done by the end of the weekend. We're going to do the D20 diabolical sticks. We still are going to do them, but I have to finish doing my part. Yeah. No.
It's not like we haven't had anything going on.
I know. Every year, for whatever reason, I feel like we're caught off guard. Sometimes it's stuff we could never have anticipated, and sometimes I feel like it's just sort of poor planning.
I know. Oh, goodness, excuse me.
Glad you weren't making out with the microphone there.
Right?
We did not have time for it, but did we take an impromptu 20-minute air quote meeting so we could go, here's how we can do this better next year.
Right, yeah. It didn't help that I had, 2-3 appointments?
Yeah, your health has been kind of a thing that's just to work around for the past 6 months. Yeah. So, I mean, you haven't really worked full-time hours until, the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
So, but, no, we're just hanging out. Not that I expect anybody to, but hey, if you got questions, feel free to ask them. Just please tag us. We can do that. I feel kind of bad to just and at y'all for however long we're here. So I saw kind of some of the chat, but feel free to tell us what you're eating tomorrow, whether you're cooking it or you're going to go get it somewhere. Like what are the things that you are definitely going to eat for if you're celebrating Thanksgiving? Hey, if you're not celebrating Thanksgiving because it's not like a holiday for you, are you doing anything special? Are you shopping on Black Friday? What is happening in your life? Please share with us in the live chat, because then I can look at it and I have something to talk about. Because right now, y'all, what I can tell you is I am very tired of wood oil. I'm very tired of buffing wax. I'm very tired. Hey, Silent. Whoa, Tayshu, that's wild. Prepped rings, 10,000? 10,000? 10,000?
Wow.
Oh my God.
Dang.
No, the only thing I don't love, because when orders start coming in, I like to process them and get the ones I can get as soon as possible. The one thing I got so busy doing this week with prepping product is I did not go ahead and order ahead of time supplies. Now, we're not low on anything, but it 100% could run out like that, and I don't like that. Okay, Yipsy Yarn Pirate. Smoked chicken, sausage stuffing. Ooh, that sounds good. Brussels. Funeral potatoes. Now, I have never had, to my knowledge, I've never had funeral potatoes, and the internet is the one that told me that that was a thing. They sound delicious. Delicious. I don't think I've saved any of the recipes, though. I'm way too literal. Funeral potatoes? Well, I won't need that recipe. I won't cook for a funeral. A cranberry sangria. Oh, Eva, I don't blame you. Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounds really good.
Yeah, it does.
Freckled awesomeness. Other than having your collar put on in the mornings, butt rubs, and bedtime routine, what's your favorite rituals? The bedtime butt rubs is always my favorite. I mean, 100% always. Nothing tops that. Nothing. Well, the only thing that tops the butt rubs is if it turns into an actual spanking. That's my favorite. But butt rubs are so, like, it's such a nice, innocent, intimate moment. Like, it doesn't mean anything. It's just like, oh, look, there's this really warm hand on me and it's moving, and oh, okay, I'm back in my body now. I'm grounded in this moment. Yeah, those are that one is my favorite. Do you have a favorite of what we do?
I'd have to say you making my coffee.
Well, we have learned that you can't make it as good as I can make it.
Not anymore.
No.
You have spoiled me when it comes to the coffee.
See, I like spoiling you. I like spoiling you with whatever.
You know, when we first got together, I taught her how to make the coffee.
I had never made coffee in my life.
How I make
before I moved in with him.
And now she has tweaked it and done this and done that and kind of made it her own, but in a good way. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I mean, I found my rhythm, and you have not come back to me and gone, this is awful. I don't want to drink it. Now, we drink our coffee very differently. Mine is not supposed to be coffee colored, and I should not actually taste the coffee predominantly. We were working out in the shop together. Yeah, was it yesterday?
Yes, yesterday.
And we each had our morning coffee out there. It's, it's got a good lid on it. Like, it's not going to get stuff in it as long as we're careful. And I just reach for a cup and take a sip, and the moment it hits my mouth, I'm like, this isn't my coffee. This is too coffee flavored.
And I did the same thing in reverse with hers, and I take a drink and I'm like, oh my, this is so sweet. There's no coffee here. It's just sugar.
And we're essentially the Spider-Man meme where they're all pointing at one another. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. Hi, Bad Cat. Oh my gosh. Yeah. We then became very aware of where our coffee was.
Right.
Well, I wasn't drinking that sugar.
Nope. I moved that cup to the other side. Like, nope. Nope.
Oh, happy early birthday, Clipper RN. I need to go, find a recipe, because when I did see the funeral potatoes, here's how you make funeral potatoes. I had never heard of them before. It did look good. But I'm, me, I'm a sucker for anything potato.
Well, yeah.
Silence said, let me find out. Tuna casserole. It's been ages since I had a tuna casserole. It might have been decades since I had a tuna. We used to, when I was a kid, we ate it all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
To the point that I was like, whoa, get it away from me. But, I mean, tuna does not bother me.
I know growing up, casseroles were the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and apparently the way I rebelled against my childhood is very rarely do I make things where it's all put together, especially when the kids were younger. It was like you get a very simple meat, you get a very simple veg, you get like maybe a little carb of some sort, a noodle of rice, but I don't mind my food touching. I don't have a problem with it, but man, if it's not a just dump and go like a crock pot thing, that's a lot of effort. Like the mac and cheese is going to be layered with cheese and baked and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do that once or twice a year. And that's my max. I don't want all that fucking work. Oh, bad cat. I'm so sorry. Watching movies? That sounds nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ipsy. Yeah, I don't mind turkey. I mean, I'll eat turkey, but I haven't gotten excited for turkey on a holiday since I was a kid. Like, I don't know. It's not, if all of y'all have been like, no, we want traditional, I can do traditional. I can make me a green bean casserole, mashed potatoes. I don't really do the yams or sweet potato casserole, but if you wanted it, I'd figure it out, you know. But when I was like, hey, do we want to do something that's not the traditional? And we started talking about it. Everybody's like, yeah, I think we might have a plan for Christmas too, right? Are we gonna, did you like my non-turkey ham idea?
I don't remember what it was now. I'm just trying to get through Thanksgiving.
I said we can make spaghetti and meatballs because we know the youngest loves meatballs. And then I could also make a lasagna because we don't eat lasagna typically because we are the only two. The youngest will not touch it. I'm not doing all that work for just two of us. I think I did it for your birthday at one point or something. Yeah. It's like a special deal. But that was what I was.
Yeah, that would work. That yeah, definitely. Yep.
See? Now, Silent, when I was a kid, my dad used to smoke the turkey, and it was the literal best turkey I've ever had in my life. And then the sandwiches you could make with the leftovers, oh my God, they were so good.
Yeah, I smoked a turkey the last couple of years.
Yeah, and it was, I think, just a turkey breast. And it was good, but I guess maybe it's childhood memories or the nostalgia. I don't know. But after that, after the years of him doing that, I don't remember what we did when I was a teenager. We probably just had like a basic turkey. I don't know. I don't remember what we did. I don't think we traveled and to family. I don't remember. No, we wouldn't have traveled because my mom worked on Black Friday. We didn't go no damn where. But when I got into my 20s and my mom remarried, then it was fried turkey. And the concept of fried turkey, was intrigued by it because I love me some fried chicken. Okay. No, I did not enjoy.
No. I have never had it. I've watched it go wrong.
I have heard about it going wrong.
Yeah.
I try not to go where there's most definitely going to be fire, so I've not witnessed it go wrong.
And that's been enough to deter me from ever trying it. Or at least trying to do it on my own, I should say.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I'll stick with the smoking.
Yeah. And I love a smoke flavor. Yeah, and I think the problem is dry turkey does make for awful turkey.
True, yeah.
I mean, that just kills it. And I don't have enough experience cooking turkeys to know what I would need to do, but I'll smoke it any damn day.
I wonder if it could do the turkey like I do with the pork shoulder because it's such a long smoke. I've got it in the pan with brine, and then it's covered.
Right, holding the moisture.
To hold in the moisture so it doesn't dry out.
Maybe. I don't know.
You might have to experiment sometime.
But not this year.
No.
Yeah, I know ham is often a favorite with my family. Thanksgiving, Christmas, and when they used to celebrate Easter. When I was a kid, we kind of celebrated Easter, but whatever. And I hate ham. I hate ham so much. I buy it when the youngest and JB are like, I would like some ham. Okay, I'm eating sides tonight, or I'm making some dino nuggies to go with whatever I make to go with the ham. I'm not eating ham. I don't know why.
No,
I don't
you
know
don't.
if it's the. I don't know if it's that I've only had maybe one kind of ham and that kind of ham, or the way it was cured, or the way it was whatever. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't like ham. I don't. So if I have to be the one to cook the holiday meal, I'm not offering ham. We did do ham one year though, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, got one of those spiral cut hams that time.
Tasty. That's actually made my mouth water. Tasty said, my wife brines the turkey, then puts it in the oven at 500 for 15 minutes to crisp the skin, then smoke it.
Ooh.
Crispy skin? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I need to get a in lieu of talking about in this marinade that I found for the pork shoulder, to use a meat marinator to inject it.
Oh, yeah, to actually inject it straight. Okay, okay.
You know, what I ended up doing was on the fat cap, I hatched with the knife, yeah.
Gotcha. But all that fat will melt down.
Yep.
Oh. Look, that's why I have to get all my work done today, because once I eat tomorrow, you'll just be rolling me around this house. That's it.
Hey,
That's it.
I'm, you know, I can't talk.
Ooh, Awkwardish Panda says, bring stuffed shells. Oh, that sounds good. Brownies, yummy. Pumpkin and pecan pies. Turkey and rolls should be there. Mashed potatoes. We are not having a pumpkin pie this year. We're having an apple pie, and then the pumpkin cheesecake. Pecan pie, it is one of my favorite pies, but I have not had an urge to make one. I did come across, I didn't save it, but I came across a pecan pie recipe that the person was saying was closer to what people made before there was like Caro syrup, and it's actually gives you more of the pecan flavor than the overly sweet. I bet, and I'm positive I did not save that, and I should have. Oh, silent. Oh, I had never thought of doing it, but that makes sense. I bet that makes for good skin of anything. Oh, now, I mean, I'm not hungry. We had dinner, but my mouth is watering. My mouth is watering. No, we're keeping it very low key. We have to remember, starting, is it Saturday or Sunday, we're taking care of my aunt and uncle's cat.
Oh, yeah.
And by taking care of, we're going there every other day to clean the litter box, make sure he's got plenty of food and water. He's a free feeding kind of cat, so he just needs to be stocked back up. But I have to keep saying it out loud, or we will forget about the cat.
Why don't you just put it in the calendar?
Because I haven't even had time to think about it. You want to know when I think about it? When I'm sitting still and I look at you. And I go, oh, yeah, we got to do that. Oh, Taste apple pie is better than pumpkin pie? I agree. I would agree 100%. Ooh, an apple pumpkin pie? I think I would probably try that. I don't dislike pumpkin pie, but I don't like it enough to go seek it out. It's just...
Yeah, no, when I was younger, I ate pumpkin pie, and it was okay, but it wasn't something I sought out. But, give me an apple pie or a blueberry pie.
You'd stick your whole face in it if you could.
Damn straight I would. I love me some apple or blueberry pie.
Freckled Awesomeness, it's 3 p.m. Eastern now, our normal live stream. 3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, I mean, if I'm picking, it's definitely going to be apple pie. I prefer it when it has the crumble on top instead of just like the lattice
hatch,
or the
whatever.
But I'm not, I will eat pie, but it's not a thing that I seek out that much. Like, for whatever reason, I love blueberries. I do not like blueberry pie. I don't know if it's the sweetness or the texture. There's something about it. Cherries, I'm okay with cherry flavor. I'm not doing a cherry pie. You can't.
No.
No. Oh, I did see. Now, this was from a bakery, so I have no way of knowing how I would replicate it. But this guy who's on TikTok and Instagram or whatever, he owns a bakery and he shows himself making cakes or whatever. And he made, for like his bakery where he sells cakes, he made 3-layer. It was a yellow cake with a caramel mousse buttercream blah 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 icing with an apple pie filling in the center, and then caramel drizzle all over the top. I was like, I don't know where you're located, but I would drive there now to get this cake. So hello. I have a feeling your username is probably not what you go by, but I'm gonna say Sensi just because I see that's a long username. Hello, welcome. Thanks for stopping by and say hi.
Hello and welcome.
I still haven't had rhubarb.
No?
You say you really liked like strawberry rhubarb?
I liked it. My mom used to make it fresh. And it was real good because you get that sweet and tart together. And I don't know if they still make it. A couple times Sam's Club used to have like these giant pies for Thanksgiving or different holidays, and it was like there was a couple slices of blueberry, there was strawberry rhubarb, there was apple, and, it was all these different pies in one.
They do that with cheesecake a lot now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we'd get one of those because didn't find the strawberry rhubarb on its own.
So it's probably in some places just not that popular.
Yeah. So, but like that, I used to get it.
Apple crisp. Yeah. Panda.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I just want pie. I mean, I don't even care about pie that much. I think I just want something sweet. I want dessert. I'm drinking my Diet Coke with lime because we found it 12 packs. Walgreens had a special. I think I might have said this last week. I don't know. Time is meaningless and everything's a blur, and I do not remember anymore. But we got 3 12 packs for $16.99, and one of them was the Diet Coke with lime. Yeah, the only thing I saw at Sam's was pumpkin, of course, and apple. I didn't see anything else at Sam's Club this year.
Yeah, no, me either. Excuse me.
We can do a poll, Eva. Let's that way even the folks who are like, hell no, I'm not
No.
I don't, where is everything? Oh, there it is. Things have moved. Oh gosh. Now I have to type and I can't talk and type at the same time. There we go. And now we got a poll. Tart, like, okay, rhubarb versus tart. Is there anything to compare the tartness to? Like, are we talking green apple tart, or are we talking like sour tart?
It's been so long I couldn't even tell you.
I'm not usually a fan of tart. Like, I'm sure there are things that I have eaten and will eat, but that's not a flavor I tend to. Okay, now you said fibrous, and now I'm just thinking about celery. So is it tart celery? The LaCroix version of apple and berry, you mean where with LaCroix they just like take the water into the same room as the flavor and let it share the same space for a few minutes and then package it up? Oh, okay. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay, currently apple pie is the winner in our poll. 92%.
Wow. Wow. That's pretty decisive there.
I know, right? I give folks time to vote. That's fine. But, I mean, there was a couple of years there where the only thing I looked forward to at Thanksgiving, I think it was when I was still going to the evil stepdad's house. The only thing I was looking for. Now, there were two things. Pecan pie, and on the dessert table, that's what I was looking for, and the deviled eggs. I was looking forward to the deviled eggs. I did not put that on the menu for this year. I did not. I didn't have it in me. Lemon tart, and I like lemon flavor as long as it's paired with something sweet. I don't know. Tart like a green apple. Maybe I could. Yeah, Panda, exactly. The first time I had like a LaCroix, it smelled really good.
Okay.
And then it's like every other like bubbly water. I'm like, why is this water angry at me? Why is it spicy? I don't want bubbles in my water. Now, in my caramel colored aspartame flavored water, hell yeah, I want bubbles, but not in like, no.
Yeah, see, for me it was the at the time Perrier,
yeah.
Perrier, and yeah, it was kind of the same reaction. It was like, yeah, this is soda's supposed to be bubbly, not water.
Right. Now, if like truly flavored, I could do like the youngest loves. We do the Sam's Club version, but the sparkling ice or whatever it's called, that kind of, it's truly flavored water.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got bubbles like that. I could do. It's a little strange, but I can do that. But not just plain unflavored or LaCroix flavored. Oh no, I don't. Yes, Panda, I have had that one before. Are we talking about the one that's like in the big plastic bottles? Because that stuff is good. It tastes like juice with bubbles in it. That's true, Silent. I cannot, with aspartame being in like everything, I cannot imagine. Did you watch the reel I sent you last night? I know we've been busy, so we haven't really kept up.
No, I have not.
So some science guy, who I don't know, so I can't confirm, does he know what he's talking about? I don't care. He confirmed my bias, and that's all I care about right now. Was talking about how all drinks are mostly water. Like, they will hydrate you. Even things that have caffeine in them will hydrate you more than the caffeine will be a diuretic. So he's talking about how much water is in something. He said a Coke, full like sugar Coke, is 90% water, and the other 10% is everything else that makes it Coke. And then he goes, do you want to hear something crazy? He goes, Diet Coke. And the person interviewing him goes, oh, more or less than 99% water. My Diet Coke is 99% water, based on some guy who I don't know, and I don't know what his credentials are, but he confirmed my bias, so I'm okay with it. Yep, Diet Coke, basically drinking water. I'm just saying.
I want to see this guy's credentials.
I know. Actually, I have not. It's not something I come across often, but I have come across nutritionists, dietitians, people who like actually have like the degree and have studied for it. I can't remember which one it is. I think maybe both get degrees. I can't remember. But people who are credentialed. There are some, but not a lot, who will say, yes, water is always ideal, but your body is taking water from everything you consume that has water in it. So yes, your coffee and your diet sodas and your juices will hydrate you. It's more like the calories and the ingredients and the other stuff. Like, my coffee is like kind of just creamer with a little coffee in it. That's not as healthy as plain water. I get that, but I am being hydrated, is all I'm saying.
Susan's, you're right. That is a brat stream. That's why I wanted credentials. I knew where that was going. I want to see credentials from this guy.
For the record, though, I do drink plenty of water. But think about this. We drink our water flavored. We put flavoring in it. Yeah. So how is that any different than my Diet Coke?
I know.
I'm just saying. So You know, I drink like the Starbucks cup I've got here, which is one of my favorite ones. I drink like 2 or 3 of these of water every day.
Yeah. Same with my.
I only drink
Dunkin'.
1 coffee a day. I used to be able to do as many as 2 iced coffees. Nope, my stomach does not like that. So I do 1 iced coffee a day. The past few days, I have been drinking a couple of Diet Cokes a day because that's just what your girl's got to do to keep going.
Yeah.
But like today, this is my 2nd Diet Coke of the day. No regrets. But you know, it's really, for me, it's a moderation. I need to know that I can have it when I want it, and then I won't be like crazy with it. Okay, Taishu. Taishu says, the only problem with carbonated water is it's harder for the kidneys to filter it, and the carbonation has a tendency to bond to red blood cells and take away your O2 capacity. Sugar dehydrates. That is fascinating. Ooh, Eva.
That sounds good, Eva.
Yeah, yeah. We're getting a Dutch Bros, and when they open, we're going to go try them out.
Yeah.
Oh, we are completely out of iced coffee, so I'm going to need one of these coffee places to be open on Thanksgiving morning. And I hate that. I really try not to go out on a holiday. One, because you're either going to run into like way too many people who are like traveling or it's busy. And 2, like I would be pissed if I had to work with the public on Thanksgiving or any holiday. So like I try not to, but we are legit out of iced coffee. We will leave this house to go get iced coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, Panda, that sounds really nice. I like that. Dark black, almost dark black purple. I like that.
I've been too busy to even make coffee.
I know. Yeah, hopefully the conversation we had today was not just a fever dream, and we remember it when things are calmer, and we can plan better for next year.
Yes.
We
Well, we talked about some of the flaws already that we, and
yeah. And we're, considering not changing drastically, but switching up some of our business modeling to make certain products more manageable. So. Oh, snow. No. Are we still getting cooler weather tomorrow, supposedly?
I'll let you know.
It's not been Florida hot. It's not been August hot, but it's been hotter than I feel like a late November should be.
Should be.
We are out there sweating our asses off. Like the humidity was bearable.
Yeah, no.
The humidity was bearable, but
I tell you what,
cool weather.
I have learned that it's hot enough even without the humidity. When the sun comes around to the shed,
it's warm.
It is warm in there.
Hi, Sin.
Well, let's see. You can't see them, but the clouds are all tossing each other's fucking salads. Okay.
The moment you started talking, I was like, oh, I know what app he's in, and I still didn't expect that. That's what she said. Yep, see?
Tomorrow's supposed to be a high of 70.
Love it. Can wear pants and be comfy.
With a 10% chance of rain.
And we can open the windows.
Yeah.
Which will make the house not smell like animals live here.
Yeah. And then we're having 2 nights. With that, it brings 2 nights where we'll be in the upper 30s.
You're going to let me open the window, right?
Yeah, as long as I have my...
We have an extra blanket that's just for JB for when the bedroom can actually get cold, because in cold weather he'll open the windows for me. It's always the best night of sleep for both of us. But we have our regular blankets. We cuddle together when it's cold, which is why we should keep the room cold all the time. And then he has another blanket that's very thick, and then he folds it double. Very thick, he puts it over himself. And I'm over there, I've got an arm hanging out, a foot hanging out.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, Liam from the Plant Slant. I love Liam. He's funny.
Excuse me. So yeah, I bear the cold weather in the bedroom when
Look, a Kayla that gets better sleep is a Kayla that's in a better mood and is more willing to fuck around. Okay, just
True,
saying.
true,
Just
true.
saying.
Cannot argue with that. Not at all.
Knock on wood, I have not been getting hot flashes recently. So
No, you haven't. Yeah.
I can actually get cold and stay cold. Yeah, Silent. I saw a couple of those. The peanut butter fudge recipe is from Dylan.
I love Dylan.
Yep. Yeah, I saw a couple of their collabs. They're silly goofy together.
Are they?
Liam, I like his like vibe and I don't blame him. His absolute hatred for why is cottage cheese going into recipes that should not have cottage cheese. He's like, I'll eat cottage cheese. I'll put cottage cheese in recipes where it makes sense. But why are we putting cottage cheese into everything and then calling it bread or whatever people are doing? So he's got that like rant that's constantly going about cottage cheese, and then he'll try like the craziest recipes. It's like, okay, does this really work? Does this really taste good? Yeah, Liam's awesome.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen this Liam you're talking about, but Dylan, I know Dylan. He's funny, chaotic in his own way.
Yes. Oh my God, the little dirty jokes he slides in there.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Yeah. No, the youngest apparently likes Liam and the plant slant, and so
Okay.
I'm watching. I see Liam both on YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels because I'll scroll through both, but primarily on Instagram. And I'll see a video and I'll think, oh, that's a good thing we should try. And then here comes the 16-year-old texting me the YouTube short, and it's Liam and the same recipe. We tried a bean recipe the other night because of that. So.
And it was good.
Oh, did they, Silent? I don't think I've seen that one. No, have I? Yes, I did, because that was the whole joke about cottage cheese. No. It was another one that didn't. Which one was it where I saw the one with cottage cheese and one of them said, why do I still feel the cottage cheese texture? Or I can't remember. I watched it really fast and I was tired. I like a good cottage cheese. So far, my favorite is still like the Breakstone brand. I get the giant tub of it from Sam's Club. I would get 2 of them because I can go through cottage cheese, a big thing of cottage cheese, really fast if I'm not careful. I would get 2, but we don't have that kind of storage on our fridge, and JB's head might explode when it's time to put things in the fridge. I will eat the Aldi one, but it's too watery, and that's a texture I don't love.
Okay.
Thick cottage cheese, yes. And I have done the thing where you blend your cottage cheese so that curd thing, the texture part, is just gone. I did a cottage cheese like ranch dressing or ranch dip. That was pretty good. The problem I have is with cottage cheese, there hits a point. There's like a sharpness to it, like at the back of your throat. If after you eat a lot of it for a while, and having that in a dip form, I hit a point. I was like, I don't want this flavor in my mouth anymore. So I just went back to like just having a bowl of cottage cheese, put a little bit of everything, but bagel seasoning on it, and yep, yeah, I love cottage cheese. It's just a fairly easy, quick. Like when it's hot and I want something cold, and I'm like, oh, I need to have a bite to eat. I need it to have protein. I need it to not be warm. I'll eat like a bowl of cottage cheese. Now it's not enough to really get me through. It just takes the edge off. Yes, the big bean. Oh my gosh, all the bean stuff. There's another creator who had a moment like that. It was not with beans, it was with mustard. That was wild. That was wild. There apparently is a mustard museum somewhere in the world. And this creator, I cannot think of his name, he's not somebody I follow. He really likes mustard, yellow mustard specifically, but all mustards. And so the mustard museum sent him this massive package of mustard stuff.
Wow.
That was wild. So, yeah, it's a bias, and I know it's a bias. Whatever. I'm aware of it. I one of the reasons I do like Liam is he's like, just drink the diet soda. It's fine. Like, allergies and other like medical conditions notwithstanding.
Yeah, well,
it's like, just drink it. It tastes good. It's not going to kill you. The whole aspartame and cancer thing, I learned 20 plus years ago from my psychology professor. He debunked that for me, and that was like in 1998. I got that one debunked because they tested aspartame on rats to see if it would cause harm, but then they gave rats like some crazy number times their like body weight or times the amount they would ever like whatever, and of course they got sick from that. So yeah, that was the day I learned that studies can sound good, but you got to dig into the details.
Yeah.
I was 18 or 19 at that point. So yeah. Oh my gosh.
I agree. Oh. Excuse me.
So we were supposed to have 2 exciting new products on the Kinkery for our Black Friday sale. It's the Spanksgiving sale is what it is, because of course I'm gonna go with that and run with that. So that's what we do every year is a Spanksgiving sale. I do a coupon code for that. You know, the last sale I didn't do a coupon code. I'm like, let's do the coupon code because I want to be able to tell people, hey, the code is Spanks25 and you save 20% off. Sale starts on Thursday, y'all. Spanks25. Yeah, we have 2 products that we just ran out of time for, and one of them is actually a comeback from 2020 or 2021. Can I at least tell folks? Because you had 4 that were ready.
Yeah.
Wooden butt plugs are coming back for the season. Just for this, like, we just have the few that we have, and then once they're gone again. Because they take forever to make.
They take a while to make,
They
yes.
take a long time to make. And then to coat
And
them
it's not,
so they're
it's not
safe.
so much
Oh, my God.
the turning.
Yeah. You always said that was kind of easy.
That's the easy part. The turning and the sanding, it's the finishing
Yeah.
that takes a while.
Yep. Yeah, and we're running into little issues with the finishing of the last few. It's very frustrating. And then the D20, the diabolical sticks that have the D20 tips, I dropped the ball on that one. I did not finish them like I was supposed to. But that is the intention. Friday, get to work on the things that we couldn't get done prior to today. And hopefully by the end of the weekend, both of those will be out.
Yeah.
Eva, yes, the oldest is coming home tomorrow for just the few hours it takes to eat and stare at one another. He does not, now that he's had a taste like of a larger bed, his bedroom really could not fit more than a twin size bedroom. It's a small bedroom.
Yeah.
And once he went off to college to his first apartment, that was a full-size bed. Freaking love that. And I don't blame him. I remember when I got out of a twin-size bed, it felt like heaven. And now in his current apartment, it's a queen-size bed. I'm like, yeah, you don't go back from a queen to a twin if you can help it. So he does not like staying the night if he doesn't have to. And since he's coming with his girlfriend, and they definitely could not share that twin.
Yeah,
They'd
no,
be stacked on top of one another. Which, hey, however they sleep in their own fucking bed, I don't care.
Right.
But, so the reason he used to come home and stay the night is we would have to go get him and bring him home. And that's not an issue because she's got a car. So my bigger issue will be like having to do be safe going home. It'll be dark and it's a holiday and crazy people are out there and have to become my mother is basically what I'm saying. So, but yeah, I told him what time we're trying to eat around 5. I was like, I'm happy if you come earlier than that. You could sit in the living room, watch the big TV. Like we got most of the channels that he doesn't want to have to pay for. He would have access to them too if all the streaming services did not like fuck all that up and not let you share access. Ugh. But I was like, we're going to have cheese and crackers and it's like the good cheese and I'm making a dip and also we have all this other so you can come and you could snack and want to hang out. I have no idea what he's going to do. I don't think he will know until he wakes up tomorrow.
Right.
And then he'll decide. So, that's a lot of damn snow, Silent. And y'all try to convince me I need to go to Canada? No. 16 inches?
16.
No. That's a lot of snow. Silent said earlier, people need to stop worrying about aspartame and start looking at how much salt they eat without thinking about it. The other one that's come up, the internet is obsessed with protein, which protein is important.
Yeah.
They're all important. But the one that supposedly studies are starting to show is really the problem for our health is a lack of fiber. And if people just got more fiber, they might have healthier, they have healthier outcomes, less likely to, get like certain cancers and stuff like that.
Okay, okay.
I'm trying to prioritize fiber too, to the point that I take a damn supplement for it. I promise you, 5 years ago, certainly 10, 15, 20, never in my wildest nightmares did I ever think I would say something like, I'm trying to prioritize fiber. But here we are. Yeah, I know, Silent. I know. But I just... Look, I'm going to have a pumpkin cheesecake. I'm pretty sure all the fiber will be wiped away by all the cream cheese. But we try to get fiber where we can. Yeah, 20 to 38 inches. Y'all. I mean, I will leave Florida at some point. I'm fairly certain of it because I just don't see the politics of this state and the way it is making certain parts of the population extremely unsafe. I do not see that changing anytime soon.
No.
I think some of that's baked in even, when we don't have current leadership. Yeah. So I know that I will leave Florida at some point. Again, I mean, it won't be my first time leaving Florida. But I don't want to go anywhere where 16, 20, 38 inches of snow. What? No. No. Silent. You're right. You're right. The weird shit over 40. I know. JB has a favorite spatula. We had to go buy it just the other day, but it is now his favorite spatula. We each have, and it's the same one, I think, the preferred oven, the stovetop burner.
Yeah.
And I think it's the same one. It's the bottom left, right?
Yeah.
It used to be the bottom right, but that one's kind of on the fritz. So now it's the bottom left is our favorite.
Yeah.
That's too much damn snow. You have to see 236 inches. No, I refuse. No. Yeah, but Tayshu, y'all, it gets hot there too, just in a different kind of heat. And isn't hot just hot? I don't want to go where I'm going to be just as hot, just in a different way.
Yeah.
Okay, so currently on our poll, Eva, apple pie is the preferred 78%. Apple pie is or has or will be the winner. I mean, unless Big Pumpkin sends out the message and floods our live chat.
The Great Pumpkin.
The Great Pumpkin.
The Great Pumpkin will rise up.
Yep. Our local classic rock station made the announcement that tomorrow, Thanksgiving Day, at noon, they will play the whole thing of Alice's
restaurant.
Yeah. I mean, I know, Tayshu. We don't go outside when it's hot anyway. But I don't get to be as cool as I'd like in the summer because we just flat refuse to pay $300, $400, $500 for our electric bill. So, and we talk about getting solar, and I know it makes your power bill go down, which is good. But then you're paying for solar. I'm like, wait. I don't know. I think I'd be more interested in getting solar if our electric company did not already do a thing with solar. So not all, not even a majority, but a good portion of our energy comes from solar through our utility company. Do you remember when they sent out those notices a few years ago?
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, we're participating.
Yeah. You know, I found out, I did not, back when I first listened to the song Alice's Restaurant, didn't realize it at the time. It was many years later. Apparently, that song is based on an event that happened in Poughkeepsie, New York, which was near where I grew up.
Right, yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Silent. You pay for the equipment that gives you the
solar
power.
panels and the batteries, yeah.
And they price, I don't know how they're doing it now, and I know prices have come down. I don't know how significantly, but I know it's cheaper than it used to be. But it was like 10, 20 years to pay off your solar. And if you put solar on top of your roof, which is where it goes around here, it could void the warranty if you had one left on your roof. And I always told JB, and we actually found a company here who is doing it. I was like, if I was a roofing company, I would be partnering with solar companies.
And there is one that...
And there is one locally that they do both. They're like, we'll put your roof on, and then we'll do solar on top of it. But
yeah. Family member that was putting solar in up New York. But they had enough land. They were actually putting it on the ground.
Yeah.
And it was going to be one of those ones that actually move and follows the sun through the day.
Yeah, silences and get like $10,000 in incentives. There were, for a while, I think they expired. There might still be some. There were tax incentives and tax breaks and rebates and stuff. They were doing that for electric vehicles as well, solar. I want to say those expired.
Yeah, I don't think
and were not renewed.
Yeah, I don't think
because we don't currently have a federal government who would renew those. Because we're apparently going back to coal and oil as our priorities nationally.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. It's like, just burn the world faster. It's fine. It's not like we're living here or anything. So yeah, I don't know. I know states have their own incentives for those kinds of things. And even municipalities and counties sometimes have incentives. But of course, those are much lower. I think our city, for a couple of energy saving things, it was like a couple $100 for this or for that. But yeah, I figure we've kind of, unless they bring rebates back, we have missed the boat on all of that at this point. We couldn't. Wouldn't have done it on this roof anyway. We always said we would wait till we got a new
roof anyway. Yeah, because
But yeah. God, see, this is how I know we're over 40. Fucking talking about our electric bill and solar panels and tax incentives and roofs. I don't remember. The roof on your fucking house. Oh my God. You're just gonna always laugh at me when I do that now, aren't you? Okay, so we've been watching Bob's Burgers from the beginning. We are not caught up at all.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's an every other Saturday night thing because we're alternating it with a rewatch of Schitt's Creek. Fucking love Schitt's Creek. We got 2 episodes left, and then we're done with Schitt's Creek, and I'm gonna cry like I always do. And I think I've now watched Schitt's Creek 3 or 4 times. Like, I just fucking love Schitt's Creek. Anyway, we're also watching Bob's Burgers. I fucking love Bob's Burgers. Louise is my absolute favorite character. But sadly, there are times when it's clearly I am more Tina.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! What the hell? And if you have seen Bob's Burgers, you know there are times Tina goes, Well, apparently
I think that's where they got it from. This one right here.
When she's distressed or worried, whatever. And I have done that, some version of that, as far back as I can remember. But every time I do it now, even if I'm not doing it in a distressed tone, JB just cracks up. Every time. Every time.
Because I know who it is. I know who she's channeling.
Oh my God. Whatever. Louise is still my favorite. Like in real life, like a real live actual child, I would be horrified. But cartoon form,
Yeah.
freaking love it. Yeah, we did. You're right. We did talk about the weather. God damn. We always talk about the weather because if we are not complaining about Florida weather, are we even really here? Is it really a loving BDSM moment? I don't think so.
But we have not talked about Texas and gas prices, so we're good.
Well, because gas prices can't figure out where they want to be anyway. When I went out to the post office today, they were down again. I don't even try. Look, I just keep up with all the apps that give me
It's like a roller coaster
off.
Ride.
I don't even care. Yeah, magnets, the greatest mystery.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I refuse.
They don't work if you get them wet.
I know there was something said at something. I refuse to go seek it out. It wouldn't change my opinion because it can't get any lower. So I'm not doing it to myself. I'm not doing it to myself. Well, Silent, it kind of makes sense because for a million years out of the year, it's hot as shit here, so we're complaining, and then you get the reverse is cold as shit. So I get it. Taste you. Oh my gosh.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Thank you, Princess Tobeans. I love your name, Princess Tobeans. I might start calling Ella that because you know how she'll put her foot out and you can see her toe beans, and every time I go, oh, toe beans, because I'm a weirdo.
She was sleeping this morning in the cat tree the way she does, and there were like she had her head down, and there were like 3 feet.
Oh, she tucked up a back one.
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, that can't be comfortable.
Clearly it is if she was sleeping. Look, I believe my favorite is when she kind of sits a little bit like a toddler, like she braces part of her back against something, and her back legs are just splayed out, and it's all tummy, and she is like downward facing dog into her own cooch and cleaning back there, and I'm like, well, girl, I don't know if right next to the dining room table was where, I don't know if you needed the audience, but I'm so glad you take hygiene so seriously. I try to touch Onyx's toe beans, and she doesn't. Ella will, but she gets very confused, and yet she is the one who'll stretch her paws, and they're just like, and their leg, and they're out. I'm like, well, if you didn't want me to touch them, you shouldn't have like pointed them at me. Yeah, feel free to ask Princess Toe Beans. And then now I'm sure I got it from Instagram Reels, the song Toe Beans, Toe Beans. I'm not going to sing, y'all. Toe Beans. I'm not going to sing. Nobody wants me to sing. Oh, Godsend. Yeah, that. Ooh. Power going out sucks. I mean, I don't know, Taishu. Maybe. Silent. I know what you've typed here, that you need to give everyone a trim tonight. But what my brain read was I need to give everyone a rim tonight. And I was like, what is happening in Canada right now? I'm very confused. Princess Tobeans asked, my boyfriend and I are exploring slave total power exchange dynamics, and I was wondering how to navigate the nuances of a relationship while exploring this, if that makes sense. Which nuances of a relationship?
Yeah.
The day-to-day living, the work-life balance, kids involved, like which part? Because my top line answer, regardless of what's going on in your relationship, is the need to be realistic that you can strive for whatever that total power exchange looks like, whatever you're envisioning, but it still has to be balanced with job and responsibilities and whatever else is going on in life.
You know, and life's going to throw everything it can at you sometimes.
Yeah, and it's not always going to be something you can maintain all the time. Ah, Mr. Spock!
Hey.
I figured you were like, with Silent, I figured you were asleep, Mr. Spock. I would not have blamed you. Not one bit. Day-to-day balance, no kids involved, but for example, being best friends comes first. That is going to be a touch and go. You're going to figure it out as you go. Because part of figuring out doing total power exchange with like a slave kind of submission is defining it for yourself and what will work with your day to day. You know, for some folks, it's the outward, like air quote, obvious stuff is definitely at home at specific times. And everything else just kind of flies under the radar, like you're texting to ask for permission, or you have set rules that you just know you have to follow, so you're not asking a lot of questions, you're just moving through your day with these rules in mind. And if that's the case, anytime that's the case, that means at the moment there's a reason that you can't maintain that, like in that moment, you have to communicate it and be like, hey, I had a meeting come up, I got a work trip, I got to do this, I got to do that, whatever that's gonna interfere with this system and routine we've created for our power exchange. And then sometimes you cannot live the total power exchange life for very good reasons. Somebody's gonna get sick, somebody's gonna get hurt, you know, you're gonna have a family emergency out of town or whatever, and life, you have to find your balance.
You have to find the balance, and also understand, you know, there are going to be times when these blips pop up, and you have to, you know, maybe put power exchange to the side. You're not failing, okay? That's not a failure. That's just how it is sometimes.
Yep. The ideal situation is you get to live your ideal dynamic more often than you don't. But it's not a failure when life gets in the way. What we did for years of surviving some like crazy financial stress, which we're still clawing out of, but it's manageable now. Our power exchange, which we consider 24/7, even though I'm not always actively doing submissive things, was on an autopilot mode. There were a few basic things that were part of our routine. I'd done them for so long, for so many years, I could just maintain them without really thinking about them. And that ran in the background. That we didn't touch that. We didn't stop any of that because it was easy to keep doing, because it didn't require, you know, a lot of extra thought and effort to put into it. It was just part of the routine. And we did that for a couple of years, maybe longer. I'd have to go back and look at calendars. And it was not the most satisfying time of our power exchange, but it did allow us to stay in our role a bit and stay connected as we navigated these outside factors that were fucking everything up. And you know, that's gonna look different for every dynamic, especially however deep you go into whatever total power exchange looks like for y'all. I would say definitely start very slow. Do not try to add all the rules, all the thoughts, all the plans on day one.
One step at a time.
You will overwhelm yourself. Yeah, you go slowly and figure out what works with your actual life, where you need to modify. You'll have an idea of a thing you're going to do every day, and then you're going to try and do it. And you're going to figure out probably quickly, oh, this does not work the way I thought this would work. Do we stop it? Do we change it up a bit? Whatever. But Your power exchange does not have to look like anybody you see online, any books you read, any examples, anybody else's. It's just got to fit, your life and y'all's wants and needs. And so, yeah, Taishi, I agree. Mindset and attitude in any power exchange go a long way.
True. Very true.
But anything you can do, if you have like a very busy life or there's a lot of stress in your life, anything you can set up as part of your rules and protocols that are just the things you do, and they don't necessarily require direct action from like the dom to make happen. They're just they become part of your routine. I think that's going to be easy-ish to maintain when life gets crazy. And then when life is not crazy, then you're adding all your extra in and you're doing all the things that you've built up to have that experience. So that's very personal, Princess Tobeans. I call JB daddy at times, and then I don't at other times. The one thing I don't do is I try never to call him by his actual name, which is actually John. I don't like the feeling of that name in my mouth. I have to do it with family, right? I'm not gonna, everybody gets to do this their own way, but I'm not calling him daddy when the people who raised me, changed my diapers, and knew my actual father are in, like, I'm not doing that. That's not a thing I'm gonna do. So daddy is become a very like intimate thing to, and I use it in day to day when I kind of want to let him know, okay, I'm feeling my baby girl self. I'm feeling very submissive. I'm trying to like let you know that I recognize who we are to one another. But like I call him JB because I named him John Brownstone. When we more than a decade ago. His real name is John, but that is not his last name. But I have shortened it to JB because I got teased for always calling him John Brownstone, so I would not have to call him John. Because I don't like walking around going, my daddy, like it's too intimate for me. I just prefer, to not use that all the time. So JB has become like its own honorific. In the case of our kids, they're JB's stepkids, right? They're his kids. He's fucking raised them, but like technically not biologically related. So when I introduced them to him and him to them, it was Mr. John. Yeah. Because we're from the South and that's what we do. So it was Mr. John. And so now I call him Mr. John because at least I'm not saying John. I really don't like how that feels. And so, you find little ways, again, it goes back to mindset and attitude. It just has to be meaningful to y'all. So there will be times when whatever your honorifics are right for the moment. It's a scene, it's a high protocol moment. You're like in your dynamic for these 5 minutes, and whatever titles you've done, they're the right one. And then you've got, public life and how you decide y'all want to address one another. You might keep it vanilla and just use names. You might use nicknames. You might, say ma'am, sir, like whatever kinds of like things that an outsider's probably not going to blink at, right? Because contextually they'd go, oh yeah, some people say yes ma'am and some people say no sir, and like, but A Silent says, we never get to hear how JB feels about calling Kayla her government name. How do you feel when my name...
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I don't like it.
I don't like hearing it. It's not right.
I am so used to calling you, either Kayla or baby girl. Or a few times, out and about, call her BG.
Yeah, we do. We love to shorten some shit around here. Everything gets initials.
Yeah, but like when her mom's around, I have to use her name. I don't like it.
Now here's what
it doesn't feel right.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. And there have been a couple of times. I think we weren't around my family or your family, but I don't even think you were thinking about where we were, and you said my government name, and I was like, are you mad at me? Like, we're alone.
Yeah.
Why would you, or is it an emergency and you needed to make sure
I got your
can hurt
attention.
you?
Right.
But now at this point, because even my aunt doesn't call me my full government name, she's always had like a shortened nickname for me. My mother is the last person on the planet who calls me by my government name. I literally don't hear it very often. When the oldest introduced me to the girlfriend and he said my government name, I was like, I accept bruh, mommy, mom. Like, I didn't tell the girlfriend that would have been awkward, but I was like, that's weird. Like, I know you gotta call me something, and so that the person knows what to call me, but that's no, I'm truly not used to hearing my government name. We go to doctor's offices or appointments. It's 50-50 these days on whether they can read my government name because it's a funky spelling, and it used to be not a common name, and now every 3-year-old on a playground has that name. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Teach you, I like that. See, yeah, those kinds of words, they, nobody is gonna clock it, and they, mean what y'all need them to mean. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, in public, when there's no, like, if the kids are with us, he's Mr. John, and I'm usually BG. But when it's just the two of us, he's JB, I'm BG, because I'm not yelling John out. I'm not. I have had to do it when he did not respond to JB, but if you say in a crowded room of middle-aged to older men, John, 5 heads are going to turn. They just are. So for our sanity, we're gonna stop streaming at 9:30.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
I still have work to do.
Yeah.
And I would like to take a shower before we go to
Yes,
bed.
please. Yes, please.
Oh, Panda, I totally get that. When I proclaimed myself Kayla Lords all those years ago, that's just who I became in all of my online and then professional interactions, and it was weird to then have somebody, truly, it's the doctor's office, it's stuff like that. Yeah, Silent, I have seen those videos. See, there's a little bit of me that's like, maybe Power Exchange folk need to do that and see what kind of response. It's I don't think it's going to be partners going, are you mad at me? I think if I call him his actual name, I'm going to get a, what the fuck is wrong with you? I don't think I'm going to, are you mad at me? I don't think that's the reaction I'm going to get. Although, my submissive self, the reaction I would give is everything okay? Or if I forget for half a second that I am submissive, it will probably come out a little spicy.
Well, but what you're saying, it kind of makes me think back, as a kid, when your mom used your full name.
Oh, all 3 names? Whoo!
Yeah.
Yeah. My mother will still do it, and she's semi-joking. If she wants me to know that she really does not approve of what I just said or did, I will hear my middle name. And here's the thing. I don't know if it's a personality thing or a parenting thing or a breaking generational cycles thing. I have never called the kids by their full name, including... Not in a serious, I'm angry. Like, they don't even have a connection. When I say it in exasperation to the oldest. And he laughs it off. Like, I've never said it in anger. Neither of the kids have a visceral reaction. But if my mom does it, I'm like, shit, I'm in trouble.
Yep.
See, my dad never had to do my whole name. He would literally just say my first name, and I was already afraid. I'm feeling a little comforted, but also very worried for my generation. Your generation's probably part of it too. Of apparently many of us, nothing is universal, had the experience of, I'll give you something. Why are you crying? I'll give you something to cry about.
Yeah.
I was like, I had no idea until the internet made it clear there are a lot of people around from my age to your age, probably older, maybe, some younger, but not that much younger, who are all like, did we all just have this experience? Now and I don't know, this might be after a time as a kid, you would have been told this, but maybe you did hear this. The internet taught me that other people heard this too. If you turn the light on, the overhead light on in the car, like at night while you're driving, it's either dangerous or it's illegal.
Yes.
You heard that too?
Yep. Yes.
Was it at one point, or was that like an urban myth like all our parents believed? Or conspiracy theory that they all
I have
believed?
the feeling they told us that because...
they just didn't want the fucking light on.
They didn't want the light on at night because, it does make it,
right.
A
little bit more difficult to see.
They probably just did that.
But how did all of the adults have the same reason?
It's the adult conspiracy.
I'm just saying. Tayshu, I have heard the Tracy Lords thing. Yes, Kayla Lords is a bastardization of parts of my name. So it was as close to me as I could get without having to learn all new names. Yeah. Yep. Just a complete bastardization of not my whole name, but part of my name. Oh god, okay, so all it did, Mally, was get adapted and modified a little bit. That sucks. Mr. Spock. Yeah, I don't like that light being on when I'm driving. I don't like to drive. I'm now at a stage of life I don't like driving at night if I can help it. But the fact that they all used a variation, not all, but many use one of two reasons, and interchangeably. I heard both as a kid. It was illegal or it was dangerous. Dangerous makes more sense because, yes, if you impede somebody's ability to see. But the illegal, we will get pulled over by the cops. Where did all the adults come up with this? What the fuck? What's happening to our parents' generation? Jesus. Yeah, if I'm really familiar with the drive, I'll do it. I don't like it, but I'll do it. But even drives I'm really familiar with, I can freak myself out. It's optical illusions out there, and I'm driving down 441 to get from Gainesville back here. It's empty road at night, right? But it's curvy. And sometimes I can't see where the curve is, and my brain will go, am I on the road? Am I going the right? I'll freak myself out, but I've got issues. We know that. Same, Andre. Same. Tisha, you're just full of fucking facts tonight. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I have a slight astigmatism. My progressive glasses, I don't like having to look through them at all, mostly. So driving in general, but at night it fucking sucks. And then we're in a little Corolla, we're 8 inches off the ground, right? And we have an older car. It's 2012. It's still the yellow headlight thing, which is even sadder because it's all foggy now. We got to get that restored or whatever. But all the cars coming at us, especially where we live, are jacked up trucks or big ass SUVs, and they all have the LED light. So that's also misery.
Yeah.
No, I don't like this. Not a swamp in the area I'm talking about, but deer. Deer will 100% run out in front of you.
Yeah, there's a lot of deer.
Uh-huh.
Haven't seen it, but there are bear.
Yeah, I've seen signs for bear, but I've never seen bear.
I've not seen one yet, personally. I know I've seen online people around here posting pictures from their ring cameras. The bears coming up and passing through.
Alligators are. I don't know how close they get to the road, but anywhere there's standing water, there's a good chance there's an alligator in it. So if there's, a roadway or a pathway close enough to a body of water, I've never seen it, but I can't imagine it would not be possible to see alligators.
Yeah.
But they're not going to go too far from the water for the most part, right? I mean, I don't know.
No, they don't. They do not go too far from the water. The only time they will is if, there's too many gators in one area.
Yeah.
And they'll move, or the water source is, disappearing.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Silent, I don't want either, but there was a time I would not have been intimidated by the thought of a moose, and then the internet showed me how fucking big a moose is. Those fuckers are huge. Yeah, Mally, I know. We're constantly going, God, turn your brights off, and then no, it's fucking LED lights.
But, it was the same thing when the halogen lights
really
came out.
They were super bright?
They were like bright? Super bright. And I guess maybe after time adjusted. Because I don't know. Now the LEDs are the shits.
Yeah. I'm not going to purposely get in the path of an alligator.
Yeah, no.
A bear. A moose. There's a couple others I've seen online now, and I'm like, okay, no, I'm good. I'll just stay in the house. Stay in the house where there's no wildlife. So, okay, it's a little after 9:30.
Okay.
We are gonna go. Thanks for joining us in this very random conversation. I will say,
excuse me,
I do not remember the last time we ended up in the animals on the road / that you have to be afraid of. So that's a new topic for our random thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to others who celebrate. You were gonna say Happy Thanksgiving, weren't you? I said Eve. You could say Happy Thanksgiving.
You're
we
fine,
could do it separate.
You're good.
We have our own thing. You're not quite relaxed enough for my bullshit, are you?
No.
It's fine. And you are welcome.
I need a lot
Princess
more
Toby.
relaxing for that at this point.
All right, same. We should be back to normal next week.
Yeah.
And we're glad to have spent the time with you. And
good to see you.
We will talk to y'all later.
Hope you all have a good turkey day tomorrow.
For those who celebrate. Exactly. Okay, bye.